babies. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. As it is hot, guys. Keeping up with your favorites, at least the top 11, because it's not easy. It is not easy to be amongst the top 11 housemates out of 28, right? I think they were 28 this season, and now they are down to 11. Meanwhile, I'm not gonna lie, we know how yesterday eviction is actually shaking off the house, especially shaking off Wanni. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, I miss the biggest age. Like when I look at the show, the way I feel, I'm gonna be sincere with you guys. Like I feel like, why is the house looking empty? And not necessarily because of the house was not really empty before, but I think the vibe these twins bring is unmatched, no cap. The vibe Wanni X Handy bring, to our screen. Maybe because of I'm a lover girl, because these two, they know what love is. Meanwhile, talking about Wanni X Handy, let's talk about Wanni. She has actually had all her night crying with a swollen eyes, because of her sister left, and not just her sister, her lover also left at the same time. Missing two people at the same time is no jokes. And guess what? One thing is that the housemate has really been caring for her. Like, they've been trying to show support. They've been trying to make her feel, welcome, accepted, and all of that. And talking about the housemate trying to make her feel accepted, Kelly Ray this morning prepared breaky for her. That is breakfast for her to eat. Cassia was like telling her that, oh, don't cry again. Oh, if you cry again, I go punch your face. Playing with her, And then she actually did hug Kelly Ray and tell him thank you for, preparing breakfast for her, And Kelly Ray, one thing with Kelly Ray, you might not like the dude, is very okay, because I know how some of you all do your standship thinking. Once you're standing a person, others na babash, others you don't like them, they are this, they are that. But I think this Kelly Ray of a guy is a sweet man. He has got a good heart. He doesn't take things that deep. Okay, for example, see what happened about the meat thingy that was revealed on Sunday. He did not even take it that, oh, let me take it personal for this person. No ways. Funny enough, he was even caring won't finish and last night when Wanni was actually, crying and all of that. But sometimes there are some things you would do, it will come off a different way. So, because normally Kelly Ray and Wanni are not really that close. But guess what he was doing? He was even pushing Cassia, go check on her, go check on her. What should they do now? What is she? I don't know if you guys get me. Like, if you're watching the show, you will see that Kelly Ray was even telling the wife, oh, go check on Wanni. What is she doing now? Where is she now? Go do, That's what care, and somebody who is actually, the wife said he's actually a selfless person, and that is what it is. It's just an inborn thingy. You don't need to force it. It's just there, So yeah, the housemates have been trying their best to actually keep it up with Wanni. So it's been a bubbly day in the No Lose Guard house. Of course, the more the housemate gets few, the more the house become kind of bored, boring. So they've been Cassia first off was actually in fact Cassia has started her treat with her hobby, So she even started off singing his song for him, doing a free song for the hobby, and I actually do love that song. The thing will fool my head, oh, successful my head, oh, successful my head, oh, successful my head. I love that song. Kelly Ray is really, really talented. So the wifey was just singing for him, though she was not getting all, but it was just a fun one. Even Nelly even joined to the song. It was all phones and vibe. Before you even know it, Kelly Rayna enters spirits and starts singing the sweet song. Biggie, being an understandable person, noticed that the house is kind of bored. He played music for the housemates, and guess what? Nelly really entertained us. Nelly, as Biggie, the camera was switching between Nelly and Suj and Anita. Nelly and Suj and Anita, because they were the people dancing for us. They were really giving us the wedu back to back, like they were the people dancing. From the other end, Wanni and Cassia was also doing their little thing in there, but the camera was steadily on Nelly and Anita, and I was enjoying the vibes from both ends, because Suj and Nelly, of course, those ones can shake off their body, and Anita at the center was giving a very sweet vibe. Though I don't understand Anita with these her dresses today. The scarf. Where they carry her go? People have been talking about that anyway. Still talking about the dancing, of course. Onyekus Mekus at the other end too was, giving the vibe. But her own vibe was on a different level because baby girl danced to the extent she paused. When you were like doing things and you now paused and remember how far you have gone. That was what happened with Onyeka here. Onyeka just, she was not really dancing much. Later she just, tuned into one dance and said, hey, Omo, it's 9 weeks. I am here in 9 weeks. Oh God, thank you, Jesus. She was just thanking God that she's here for the 9th week and we just have 10 weeks and the show is over. So she's just jubilating and she was telling God from being at the bottom. Now look at her, she's at the 9th week. And forget it, oh guys, it's really not easy. Who say easy, make it run am? It is not easy. You were among the bottom. Your sister stood up and she left. And you were still standing up strong. It is not easy. No cap at all. So baby girl, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to rejoice. You deserve to shake off that backside. So yeah, guys, still talking about it. Wanni, and I wanted to call Handy. You see, oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I miss Handy. Like, if I want to say Wanni, there's no Wanni without mentioning Handy. Like, that's just what it is. Me, I will always say my 2 cents. Like, that's how I feel right now. But yeah, Wanni, Cassia, and Victoria, they were trying to bond over some gist, some juicy gist, girlies talk, discussing about real life events, the things that has happened. About how Cassia was giving them gist about how they went out, and then how they went out from one location to the other. And then Victoria was like, are you that friend that would actually not drink responsible so as to take care of your other friend? And then Cassia said yes. And Victoria was like, I need you in my life, baby. So they were just, bonding. And Cassia and what was her name? Wanni. They were just, playing 10-10, they were just playing games, keeping themselves happy, and I was just loving the energy in the house. And it feels so good to see that the housemates are trying their best to distract Wanni from the real event that has happened. In as much as it's just like a bruise that you would always calm down and you look at it and feel like, oh, I miss this person. It's not something she would actually get over. But there was something Wanni said that I love. She said she's definitely going to be fine, that she is a social butterfly, that she would mix up, that is not a big deal. And that's the difference between Wanni and Handy. If it was Handy, it would actually get to Handy more because Handy is not a sociable person like that, just like the sister. But thank God it was Wanni. This is one of the reasons why the Wanni x Handy fans chose Wanni to stay over Handy. Because she's the one who is kind of, socially in the house. She can, mix up with other housemates easily, unlike Handy. I think that was one of the reasons why they had to choose Wanni over Handy for the win. You get? So Wanni said she's definitely gonna mix up, that she's a social butterfly. But there was something Cassia said that actually was that's how you can even present it in real life. This show is just like real life, whereby you lost your loved ones, but the difference is that this ones, you will still meet them outside. But that's how it is. Everything about this show, it actually revolves like this is how life is. It might not be in actual sense, but for example, they have Big Brother who represents as if he is God. They have us who are the viewers. We are just like angels watching them see all they are doing. So it's just like real life anyways. Meanwhile, over here within Badiwe twins, people have been saying a lot about them. It may seem as though the house is becoming boring for them too. Like OC, it may seem as though he missed his bestie. Like he was like, OZ is actually still lucky. His besties, that he actually put the X after the bestie. His besties are still in the house. That is Onyeka and Victoria. So OC is trying to say that at least OZ will not be bored or anything because his own people are still in the house. So they started discussing about things of the house and how you actually need people, your own people around, but people on the social space are really, really coming for OZ and OC. I don't know why they are doing that. They are like, these people must not stay till the finale. But the thing is, it's not their fault. This season says no lose guard, and it is a gameplay. Like I would always say, let the best player win the game. Whichever gameplay they actually played that made them get to this end, they merit it. They merit it, so I'm not going to lie. Anybody who has stayed till now merits it. And the funny thing is, why people are lamenting about them by the way too is because they've not really stand up like that. But their luck anyways, they are playing their game well. Guys, who else was actually watching the sweet nonsense these two were doing? Like, I've been laughing at them. They've been ranting unnecessary quarrel, like the Tonita sheep. They called what they do cute nonsense. You left me to go and sleep. You did not do this one. What you said is bad. I was just laughing, literally. Like, what is wrong with this two? What is really wrong with this two? They were just acting petty. I was just laughing at them. And when Anita is actually forming this her anger, she would keep a straight face. You need to have morale to talk to her at that point. But she's not like she's that serious as her face look. Oh, I'ma forget these people, Jerry. Coming from Halima, the rate at which they are showing Nelita is giving eviction today. They might surprise us and evict them. I don't think such a thing will happen because people were expecting 4 housemates to leave yesterday and it was just 3, right? But I don't think they are going to evict anybody during the week. People are thinking that from the Nelita pair that someone might go home, but I don't know why the focus has been on this Nelita and the aces. This 4-in-1 has really been trending on the social space. The cutest Kimmy says, Anita, remove that thing on your head. It is making her look too serious. Okay. And then this person says, Big Brother will amaka one of the Nelita or the aces, I swear. Okay, how do you think Big Brother would do that anyways? I wonder where she's going with big canopy on her head. Some people like stress. I'm telling you, I was just looking at her, looking at Anita's head. I'm wondering, baby girl, why do you have to wear this one right now? Waiting they sob, you know? But it is what it is. The cutest Kimmy said, Kelly Ray has a beautiful heart, I beg. He cares for people a lot. And that's 100%. He is literally a sweet, loving man. Coming from D, actually, to think his wife mentioned it during their audition, such a good man. I have been looking for you. Please make you... Okay, let me skip that one. Very selfless, says Mary Oni. Seriously, he is the male version of my Anita, my favorite male housemate. He really does, hey. So Kelly Ray has been receiving so many praises on the social space on the kind of heart he has got. And I remember there was one time people on the social space said that the most loving housemate for the female, they said it's Anita, and then for the male, they said it's Kelly Ray. I even brought it here. You know me now. One thing with Mimi, she would always want to share it with you guys for you guys to drop your 2 cents. I did ask it here. I said, look at what people are saying on the social space. So they said Kelly Ray and Anita. They are for the male, it's Kelly Ray and Anita. That is a sweet loving housemate for this season. And so many people concurred to that on the comment section when I made that video. So I think they're actually sweet persons. I mean, Anita and Kelly Ray, they are sweet persons, and not like other housemates are not sweet too, but like if you want to rate, you understand how selfless they can be. They're actually cool and good. Any which ways, guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now. This is keeping up with the housemates and what is going on with them. Guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so and make sure your notification bell is steadily on so you don't miss out on any gist at all. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.